joined today by Greg Starr, Managing Director of the newly listed Moonlight Resources. Greg, thanks for your time.
No, thank you.
As I said, listed recently, late last year. What was the investment thesis you brought to market?
So Moonlight Resources saw that the Claremont project was highly prospective, and that prospectivity was highlighted by drilling undertaken by Plutonic in the 1980s and 1990s. Subsequent to that, it's been sitting in Director Resources, which was a silica sands company, so no exploration had been done for 20 years. So we saw the opportunity to come in and drill and confirm that prospectivity by Plutonic with a fully funded drilling program, and that's what we've done.
And that first pass drilling has yielded exceptional results, extending the known mineralisation corridor in a number of directions. And importantly, mineralisation still at the end of a number of those holes. What does it tell you about the prospectivity of this project?
Look, it's this is a prospect which has from surface mineralisation all the way down to currently around 100, 120 metres. And as you say, many of the holes are finishing in mineralisation. Because we see it from surface, we're extending it so we can see a lower cost potential project in the future rather than go at depth. However, what we're starting to do in this most recent series of holes is we've identified where we're seeing it below 100 metres, and that's what many of the holes in this phase 2 recent drilling results has shown. So thick gold intersections, 20, 30, 40 metres of a gram, extending the deposit even further along strike and at.
As you touch on, you have talked about the depth potential here, and with a number of the holes finishing in mineralisation, how do you unlock that potential?
Look, we're focused mainly on strike extent because this is from surface. We will continue to drill at depth for a few holes to see where it's coming from. However, our focus is on surface. We see the opportunity for lower cost exploration, lower cost mining and development from an open pit ore body along strike. We're already around 1 kilometre long, 1,000 metres along strike of a 4 kilometre system. So we've got a long way to go just to test the surface extent of the deposit, let alone going to depth.
At Goldfinger, you're about to commence a 2,500 metre drill program. What's the plan there, and what are you hoping to achieve?
So Goldfinger's around 3 kilometres south of where we're drilling at the moment. The historical drilling, which was RC and diamond drilling by Plutonic in the 80s, highlighted had a higher grade system, also within a shear system. So a similar type of geology that we have at where we're drilling at the moment at Leo Grande, but with higher grades. So we'll go there and have a look at that, put another 2,500 metres on that, which is probably 20 odd holes, 100 metres deep, and confirm the prospectivity of that Goldfinger system as well. Doesn't seem as large as Leo Grande, however, it is of a higher grade.
While drilling is the focus, you also have your eyes very clearly on a maiden mineral resource estimate from the project in the September quarter. Tell us about what you're hoping to achieve and how that will start to show the prospectivity here at this project.
Well, since we've already got over 1 kilometre on strike length, we're drilled down to 100 metres, and it's very consistent. We see that we've built enough for announcing a mineral resource estimate, a maiden mineral resource estimate around the end of September, and we'll look to do a scoping study beyond that by the end of the year. So we'll have between now and the end of the year constant drilling results, maiden mineral resource and scoping study news all the way through to the end of the year.
A clear focus and a strong pipeline of news to come. Exciting times ahead for Moonlight and its shareholders. Greg, thanks for your time.
Thank you.